I'm Chef Leonard Anderson, co-owner of Tongue in Cheek, East Side St. Paul, and we are going over our 11th year new menu, trying to bring back kind of the greatest hits, and it's an amalgamation of everything that we've gone through as a restaurant from start to finish. It brings me back to when we first opened 2 months before we opened the doors. I was diagnosed with predominant nodular lymphocyte Hodgkin's lymphoma. And I rolled the dice, just had the surgery. I just wanted to get through that so we could get the doors open and get the restaurant running. Also at the same time, I had a 1-year-old daughter. That was huge inspiration and motivation for us, my wife and I, Ashley, who's also my co-partner in ownership. 3 years later, the cancer came back and I went the gamut, did the radiation, the surgery, and I ended up losing my palate for 6 to 7 months. When I lost my sense of taste, I would put salt or sugar or anything in my mouth, just straight acid, and I couldn't taste anything. So I had to rely on everybody around me to be my guide when it came to tasting. This is just kind of how all of that came to be with this whole section of teasers. So we got the Goldilocks, which is chopped smoked salmon, topped with wasabi aioli, avocado puree, fried shallot, and fresh dill. We have the Bubba's Gump, which is a huge tiger prawn, coated in shredded phyllo dough, dusted with malt vinegar powder, pureed pickled aioli, pickled Fresno chili. We have the East Fried Pride, which is braised pork belly fried to order, with a stone fruit salsa with sesame aioli, sesame seeds, and cilantro. The Blues, which is a take with molecular gastronomy, using reverse spherification. So you have a blueberry sphere, blue cheese, candied peanut brittle, sea salt, and basil sugar, and basil oil. The Shroomin is a chilled shiitake mushroom truffle custard with a little bit of agave and fried enoki mushrooms on top. Then we have the bacon and egg, which is a slow poached egg yolk, coated and deep fried with hot jam, avocado, bacon fat powder, sea salt. The Sergeant Peppers, which is shishito peppers, tempura style, served with house-made jerk sauce, and feta and house-made furikake. Then we have the watermelon squeeze with ginger syrup, feta cheese, furikake, cilantro, and peanut sauce. When I was going through the radiation, the East Fried Pride was on our menu, and that was the first time I realized that I didn't have any more taste left, because it's a mouthful of flavor. You have salt, sweet, sour, a teeny bit spicy, and that's when I realized that I had to leave that into someone else's hands because I couldn't taste it. 6 months later, my sense of taste and palate came back, and I was able to start trying things again, and everything was exactly the same as when we had started. So I was able to rely on my team and everybody around me to support me. We opened Tongue in Cheek on the east side because it is a heavily working class neighborhood that we all are from. It's on Payne Avenue. There aren't any fine dining restaurants around us. We wanted to make fine dining accessible to everybody on the east side. It's kind of a taste of very eclectic things when it comes to the teaser menu, and this represents our neighborhood as a whole. We only use humanely raised seafood, meat, locally sourced vegetables, produce, use local farmers markets. So just like the name, Tongue in Cheek, don't ever take anything too seriously. Life's important. Always realize a work, life, play life is a good balance, because you never know the next day you're gonna get.